Academy Stars, Year 6, Unit 1, It's an Emergency, Reading Time, page 18 to 21. Lesson objectives: read a traditional story, develop reading fluency. Grammar, present simple and present continuous. Warm-up tense. Review. Dictation. Example: where are you? Get a piece of paper and write it there. I'm going to read the next sentence. Are you ready? I was brushing my teeth when the phone rang. I'm going to repeat 3 times. I was brushing my teeth when the phone rang. Last one. I was brushing my teeth when the phone rang. Let's check our answer. Did you get it correct? Come, the next one. We were watching TV when a cat came in. We were watching TV when a cat came in. We were watching TV when the cat came in. Let's check our answer. Did you get it correct?
Track 1.8. Reading Time 1. Activity 1.
The trick. Musa and Hakan lived next door to each other in a small village. They were good friends, but there was one problem. Money was very important to Hakan, and unfortunately, it was sometimes more important than his friends. One day, Hakan noticed that his horse, Atik, wasn't well. I think we should sell Atik, he told his wife, Pinar. He isn't strong and healthy anymore. Pinar was surprised. Sell a sick horse, she said. That isn't honest. And who will buy a sick animal anyway? Well, said Hakan, I don't know if Atik is sick, but he used to be stronger. Musa needs to travel to the city soon and he hasn't got a horse. But Musa is your friend, said Pinar angrily. You shouldn't sell an unhealthy horse to anyone, and certainly not to your friend. But Musa hasn't got enough money to buy a horse, explained Hakan. I'll give him a very good price for Atik, so I think I'm doing a good thing for my friend. Musa was watering the plants in his garden next door when he heard the last part of the conversation through the open window. Aha, he thought. So Hakan is going to try and sell me a sick horse. It's time to teach my friend a lesson. The next day, Musa and Hakan were drinking coffee together when Musa asked, Do you know anyone who is selling a horse? Why do you need a horse? Asked Hakan. I need to travel to the city soon to see my family, explained Musa. Well, it's your lucky day. I'm thinking of selling Atik, said Hakan. He's the strongest and fastest horse in the village. I paid a lot of money for him, but I will sell him to you, my friend, for a very good price. Musa loved his friend like a brother, so he didn't say anything, but he had a plan. Okay, he said. Tomorrow I'll come to your house to buy the horse. That evening, while Hakan was having dinner, Musa took a chair and broke it against the kitchen wall. Then he shouted, Ah! Help! very loudly and lay down on the floor next to the broken chair. Hakan heard his cries and ran to Musa's house. Musa! Musa! What's happened? He shouted, running into the kitchen. I've had an accident, replied Musa. I was taking food from a shelf when I fell off the chair. I think I've broken my leg. You need to go to hospital immediately, said Hakan worriedly. The nearest hospital is 30 kilometers away, said Musa. But how lucky we are to have Atik. You can take me there on the strongest and fastest horse in the village. It will only take 3 hours. Hakan knew that this was an emergency and that Atik couldn't carry his friend for 3 hours. It was time to tell Musa the truth. He explained that Atik wasn't strong and healthy anymore and offered to buy Musa the strongest and fastest horse in the whole country to take him to hospital. Musa knew that Hakan was truly sorry. He stood up and showed Hakan that his leg wasn't broken. Hakan understood that Musa had tricked him too. He laughed and laughed, and then he hugged his friend. "I'm so sorry, Musa. You're the best friend in the world, and I will never try to trick you again." Soon after that, Atik got better, and Hakan gave the horse to his friend as a present to show him how truly sorry he was.
Cooler, what are they saying? Okay, what would it be? What do you think they are saying? Make your own speech bubbles. I want to buy a horse to travel to the city to see my family. What a coincidence! I'm thinking of selling Atik. He's the strongest and fastest horse in the village. You can try and discuss what are the things they are saying. Thanks for watching. Do click like and subscribe for more videos. Academy starts Year 6, Unit 1. It's an emergency. Reading time 1. Activities, page 21. Lesson objective. Give a personal response to a text. Warm up. A different title. Write a new interesting title for the story. It has to be short, catchy, and related to the story. Example: honesty is the best policy. Then discuss it with your friends. The new title. Read the story on page 18 to 20 again and answer the questions. Why was Pina angry with Hakan? He wanted to sell his friend a sick horse. Why did Hakan think he was doing a good thing for Musa? Musa needed a horse, but he didn't have enough money to buy a good horse. Hakan would give him a good price. How did Musa know that the horse was sick? He overheard Pinar and Hakan talking. What accident did Musa say he had? He had broken his leg. What did Musa want Hakan to do? He wanted Hakan to take him to the hospital on Atik. Why did Hakan decide to tell Musa the truth? Hakan knew the horse wasn't strong enough to take Musa to hospital. Take the main themes in the story. You should be kind to friends or you will lose them. It's important to be honest. Sometimes a bad experience can show you that you're wrong. The last one, it's important to say sorry when you hurt a friend. Discuss the questions, give reasons for your answer. What two tricks happen in the story? First trick. Hakan tricked Musa saying that his horse was the strongest and fastest in the village. The second trick. Musa tricked Hakan that he broke his leg. Do you think both tricks were wrong? Yes, because it's not good to trick others. Number 3. What did you think of Hakan at the beginning of the story? And at the end? Did your opinion of him change? At the beginning, he was a liar, and at the end, he was an honest man. Yes, because at the end, he finally admitted his mistakes instead of uncovering his previous lie. Did your opinion of Musa change during the story? Yes, because I did not expect him to trick Hakan. Who do you think was a better friend, Hakan or Musa? Neither. In my opinion, friends should not trick one another. Imagine that Musa really broke his leg and Hakan didn't tell him the truth. How would the ending be different? Discuss. If Musa really broke his leg and didn't tell him the truth, I think maybe Hakan would not be able to get medical aid immediately. On the way towards the hospital, the horse will be too tired to move and both Hakan and Musa will be stranded in nowhere. Now watch the video to see a different ending to the story. Is it similar to your ideas in activity 4? Which ending do you prefer? Why? Ending 1. I prefer ending 1 because Hakan decided to tell the truth. I did not like this ending because Musa tricked Hakan. Ending 2. I prefer this ending because Hakan learned his lesson the hard way. Or you can answer, I did not like this ending because Hakan did not repent and told the truth at the beginning. Cooler. What happens to Hakan? Does he get home? If yes, does someone come to rescue him? If no, what does he do? Does he stay in the countryside? Draw a scene of what you think might happen to Hakan in the end. Discuss it with your friends. Come to the front to show your friends after you have completed it. Thanks for watching. Do click like and subscribe for more videos.